I would say I got into medicine in general as a calling. Even as a boy in grade school or early high school, I knew that I wanted to be a doctor, and I knew there'd be some sacrifices to make, and I was willing to take on the challenges. I think I see providing trauma care as an opportunity to be there for people on what may be the worst day of their lives. The thing about trauma that is different from other areas is everything's going along pretty smoothly. People are usually leading their day-to-day lives. There is no foretelling of the event that is about to occur, and then suddenly they're in an emergency room in a variety of degrees of illness, sometimes critically injured, and there is a team of people there to care for them that they really haven't ever had the opportunity to meet or had an opportunity to choose. The golden hour is a concept that has been around for some time in trauma care. To summarize it briefly, it means that if someone is severely injured and they're having trouble with their airway or ventilating or perhaps bleeding, you have an hour to get those things stabilized. Otherwise, they will have a downward spiral and the outcome will not be favorable. Preparation is everything in terms of trauma care. Having the right people in the right place at the right time with the right equipment is what expedites the quality of care for individuals who are severely injured in traumatic events. And I think here at Blake that would be primarily motor vehicle crashes, falls, and perhaps some what we would call penetrating trauma as a much smaller percentage of it. Bringing that team of people together has been shown to optimize outcomes, to provide a smooth transition, to allow us to involve other consultants, and in the case of a trauma center, those consultants would be neurosurgery, orthopedics, plastic surgery, and a variety of others that are involved a little bit less frequently. And then, of course, we have to have immediate access to the operating room, with the room prepared and ready to go 24/7, 365, as well as anesthesia personnel and OR nursing personnel being available to care for the patient that we might bring there from the resuscitation room in the emergency center. There's also a degree of radiology support, a nearby CT scanner, interventional radiology, x-rays at the bedside in the emergency room that help us make judgments quickly so that we can take whatever action steps are needed to stabilize the patient, start to return them to a more normal physiologic state, and then address some of the secondary issues on down the road. Time does matter, and nearness matters, and I think that Blake is stepping up to provide a local trauma center for the Manatee, Sarasota, and DeSoto County area that will be of great value to them. You know, there are many events that occur that are dramatic, and certainly we're in a position to be able to turn people, if you will, on a dime from dying to living. But what I personally take the most satisfaction from is doing it in a way that creates a harmonious atmosphere and a productive atmosphere amongst the staff that is there caring for the patient, being able to express ourselves to the patient so that they know that we care for them, that they're not just a body lying there, but we understand that they're a person, and also interacting positively with family and loved ones who are equally affected by the traumatic event as the person who is injured. Those are very gratifying times.